I'm on CP time, y'all. Hey, listen, it happens, right? Seems like every week, but you know, as you can see, I'm remote, super remote. Waiting on y'all to get up in here. My infamous 10. Where my infamous 10 at? Alright.
Can you hear me?
What's up, big dog? I hear you.
Okay, what's going on, man? What's the word?
Listen, you know what I be doing, man. I don't be doing nothing, man. I'm in this log cabin. Yo, I'm in a log cabin in Tennessee, right? Yo, you see, like, it's red hats everywhere. Yo, they proud in Tennessee, baby. Like, it's Trump stores, like liquor stores. You know what I'm saying? Like, you be like, yo, anything else? Yeah, let me get a number two with cheese. And let me get that Trump flag. Yeah, 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 yeah. Like,
Yeah, they're real
bro,
serious.
they friendly too. They friendly as
Yeah,
shit, yo. They like, what's
yeah.
up?
That's
Like, they
they're
know. Like, they feel like, hey, it's a wrap. We winning. So,
yeah, they're the worst
hello,
kind too.
hello, darky. How you been, man?
Man, I can't call it, man. How about you?
Man, I'm good, man. I'm glad you on, man. I picked the perfect time to bring you on because it's ladies' night. And you know me and you,
Yo, I'm
we
all about
married,
talk
but
about
we
them.
here.
Yeah, I know. But we all talk about them hips and dips all night.
Hey, listen, listen. I think the funniest thing ever that was underrated was hold on, let me go ahead. Hey everybody, what's up, man? It's real time with Prince Blue. It's 9/11. Uh it's ladies' night. I got a real special guest, man. Funny dude. I mean, like, dude be having me wilding on the timeline and in here. Faithful listener. I appreciate his first time on. My man Iron Apache. What's up, kid?
What's going on, man?
Nothing, man. I'm just glad you on here, man. It's so weird because like I was like, man, like it's ladies' night and it always ends up sausage night. Then I was like, yo, I was like, I'm gonna bring my boy Iron on because the funniest thing ever, if people don't know, the time I streamed live during the draft, and you and me, we ain't giving
Yeah,
a shit about
yeah.
no draft pick. We was like, yo, she thick, yo. Who that girl behind her? She thick. Like,
And I still don't remember who the player was.
I think, oh, it wasn't CD. I remember CD snatched his phone from his shit. It wasn't
Right,
CD.
right.
It was.
Nah,
It was a top 10 pick. I just don't remember who it was.
I don't remember either because I remember we
And then,
jumped on that John quick.
yeah. And then a couple of them, they was like, no, that's not his girl. That's his mama. His mama. Like, what you mean that's his mama? Like, come on, yo. That's his mama? Bruh. Like, what you a mom now? Like, at 17, 18? Like, why the hell
Yo,
you around here cutting up, yo?
yeah.
Oh, boy. Hey,
Uh oh.
I'm gonna pull you out, right? And then, hold on. Let me see. And hold on. Hey, girl. You
All right,
good?
I'm back. Yeah, I'm good now.
All right. All right. I was just checking on you. Hey, I got a surprise for you.
What? Oh God, not
What's up, Shantae?
what's going on?
Yo, this is gonna be. Yo, that's too funny. You made sure you
Oh
got this
God.
connection going. You made sure you got this connection going.
Oh man.
Oh
Yo, this
God.
is epic. People don't
I
know,
tell you
man.
what.
People haven't been listening. This is so epic, yo. If y'all don't know Iron and Shantae, man, he be calling her out when she be with the shits. He listen.
Yo,
Yo, he is the top roaster. I swear. Every time I post something, I'm like, I'm going to hear it. I'm going to hear something.
yo,
Hey,
I think that was from the first show. because I think she went off on Reg. I was
Who
like,
doesn't go off
damn,
on Reg?
Shantae with the shits.
I think all he said too was like, I think he was
And
like,
that's how it
Carson Wentz got
started.
red hair. I think all he said was Carson Wentz got red hair. She went off like, see, that's what I'm talking about.
And then she
Oh,
told me she was in the. Then she told me she was in the Air Force. Oh, it was on there, buddy.
Oh yeah,
but,
then you start dragging the Air Force. I'm like, hold up, come on now.
As two Army guys, we know where all the light
Yes.
skinned Jones were. They were in the Air Force. Like we running with these strong backed women, and then we see the Air
Right.
Force come by, and they like
They playing volleyball and volleyball for PT and bowling,
you know, right?
sipping lattes,
We over here sweating about to die. They like,
sipping lattes.
like
We over there
man.
sweating our asses off, defending the country for real.
But you know, like 90, like 93rd of y'all was light skin. I don't know why. It's just something about the light skin. Yeah, Levi always turned, yo.
Yes.
That's
Oh,
my
hey
man,
Mark.
yo.
I know he said hi. What's up, Mark? Hey
Yeah.
Trey.
Hey what's up? What's up? Trey, what up? What up? Yeah. So let's go ahead and get to this ladies' night because I got the right crew now. I got a couple questions, and I'm gonna always start with Shantae because you the lady, so I want to figure out what the heck is going on. Why do, and it's good for Shantae because I always get on her about her WAP memes. Why do women glorify the thought culture?
Good question.
I mean, I have my theory, but go ahead.
Okay, so I'm gonna give two different sides to it. One of them is like Cardi's version of how she tries to explain things is like it's women empowerment. Sometimes you really got to be careful of crossing that line of women empowerment, or are we degrading women as a whole? Like we're trying to push this whole feminist movement forward, but you know, I'm a big fan of the WAP video. I can't lie. I do love the video. I love Cardi. I love.
For real?
Shut up.
I didn't think you were into that.
You like Cardi B? Huh?
What?
You know, and I love Meg Thee Stallion.
Y'all.
You know,
I know she just got out of Bible study too.
You know. Shut the hell up, yo. See, I'm not gonna even answer questions for him. So I can't stand him. So yeah, so there's a fine line. Like you gotta like it's good to embrace your sexuality and being strong and independent. But the flip side of it is you got these bottom feeding bitches on social media be like, yo, cash at me $40 and I'll send you a pic. Like cash at me, you know, like you know what I'm saying? Like it's just be like, yo, like this is why like things get muddled. Like we're trying to be like the strong, independent, sexy, you know, women out here. And then you got the other ones that's just be like they just smashing everything that be liking a pic. Like it's just like I don't know. Like there's got to be a fine line. Like I love, you know, of course I love the WAP song. I love Meg. I love Cardi because they be talking nasty. But at the same time, you still got to have like a good mixture of being classy too and having some type of like home training too. Like you just can't be just starting it all and smearing it all over social media, because then at the end of the day they be the same ones talking about men ain't shit, I can't find a man, blah 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 blah. Well, guess what, everyone has seen your WAP all over social media, so what else is there to really get to know you about? So it's a fine line between it, I think.
Go ahead,
I think it's really image driven because of where we are as a culture. Not necessarily. You could probably say society too. Like I don't think thought culture has a real true definition.
Okay.
Like I think it's fluid based on who is putting that energy out there. If you kind of understand what I'm saying.
I got
so. I think like Cardi and Meg, they have a sense where it appears that they really take ownership of their sexuality. Meaning, I smash who I want, I'm, the queen of this pee or whatever. The problem is, and Shantae, to your point of where it gets muddled, is other women do not know what owning their own sexuality means.
Right.
Because there's women out there who won't post, pictures of sexually charged pictures, but they worry about slut culture or slut shaming. So I think that that's where the muddled part goes. But I really think it's purely image driven. I mean, it's just like black culture in general, if you think about it. Like everybody, I don't care if you're white, Latino, whatever, everybody loves black culture. Why do they love black culture? They love the image of it. You see what I'm saying? They love the swag. They love how our speech. They love how we dress. They love how we act. Like think about Twitter. Like Twitter is nothing without black culture. Nothing.
Right.
It would crash and burn if black people exited.
Black Twitter. It's called Black Twitter. We have a Twitter.
Exactly. Like you can hashtag Black Twitter and you'll get a list of all kinds of subjects and topics and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I mean, y'all remember Nigga Navy? When that was real popular?
Of course. Yeah.
That's when black people really took Twitter over. When that came out. You know what I'm saying? Like, black culture as a whole is more the reason why people like it because they love the image of blackness. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to be black, but they love the image of blackness. That's why, Hispanics say the N-word, white people say the N-word, Asians, they all say it because they want to be immersed in the culture without being black. You know what I'm saying? Well, thought culture is the same way. It really is. It's all image. It's you see the big thing now is all these ladies taking pictures of the butt with the period. Because their butts are shaped like a pea and legs, whatever. Right. And they're saying, well, that's, that's image. You know what I'm saying? Because, it's a validation piece. You know what I'm saying? Right. Okay, I got a fat ass, so I can spell period. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So that's the way I look at it.
Okay. My thoughts on it is it's twofold because you got some women that they really live that. And by all means, if you nasty, then be nasty.
And that's the ownership piece.
You know what? Because you know what? Men can be nasty and it's like, yo, my man sick with it. He crazy, yo. I feel his vibe. But when women do it, oh my gosh, she a hoe. Oh my gosh, she a slut. Blah, 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 blah. But I'm like, if you like doing what you're doing, you like get your rocks off to do it. Then it's the second part where I think a lot of women glorify it because, like, you'll see, like, for instance, like my wife, God bless, like you, like vegan, vegetarian, tofu, essential oils, stuff like that. But her growing up, her favorite person in the world was Trina. She loved Trina. She loves Cardi B. And I once asked her, I said, honey, like all her Instagram is like ratchet ass people. And I'm like, why you do that? And she was like, because I like listening to people who just don't give a shit. Because I have to, unfortunately, give a shit. So pretty much it's like vicariously like living through them. Like, like what some people say, Blue, I like your show because you say shit that I can't say. Okay, that's fine. And they live it, but they'll never cross that line. You know what I'm saying? So they like, well, somebody else say I could giggle, like, retweet, or whatever. But when it comes to the thought culture, I think it's more of like like black women, y'all can't relate to, let's say, a Marilyn Monroe. Who's other? But Madonna. That's not y'all. That's not how black women are shaped. That's not how black women look. But a Meg, a Serena, well, Serena's not a thought. I'm sorry, a Cardi, all those natural and other IG, like black women, you know, the flavor, like thick, big hips, big butt. So y'all can relate to that. So when y'all see like a Cardi B getting attacked, y'all like, oh hell no, that's like sis, or that's like cuz, that's like my cousin at the cookout. You know what I'm saying? So I think the quote unquote thought culture, and it also it's lucrative. Let's be real.
Right.
Like these men are like flying these women out. They're racks on racks at the strip club. OnlyFans pages are like blowing up. You can
look.
like,
I have never seen so many homes and new cars on Twitter before in my life.
Right. You can do an
OnlyFans has been doing people real nice during pandemic.
Just last week, you had a GoFundMe for a Whopper. Now you talk brought my first home at 21.
Them dogs, big mansions.
Just begging for a damn Whopper. How the hell you go from Whopper to mansion? I'm confused.
Right.
Because Daddy Graham over there, he's like, yeah, I'll put you in the house. All you gotta do is, I just want to watch you eat Cheerios, like freaking shit like that. So the thought culture to me, it's just an extension of the way some people live, and it's how some people want to be, but they can't.
Right.
So
they feel that they can't.
And here's the twist: Cardi's married, so like that was the other thing that kind of like people was like overlooking. Like, yeah, she's talking nasty, but guess what? If y'all skipped over that part where she was like, "I don't cook, I don't clean, but I'm gonna show you how I got this ring." I mean,
but Cardi's been like this, because my oldest daughter put me on a Cardi years before she even came out with anything. And it was like maybe a year before she got on, was it Love and Hip Hop? I think that show she was on.
That's when I knew about her.
Like she's always been like this. You know what I'm saying? So she hasn't really changed much as far as how she the perception of herself.
Right.
Now let me ask you this, Shantae. Why? And I want to know if you think it's with black women. It got to be with black women because I see it. Okay, I'm gonna call it out. Why do black women like? They put. I noticed they put Baker's Man. I noticed they put they put Cardi on a pedestal, but Meg the man, she's tall. She's dumb.
I'm so glad you asked this question. I'm so glad, because I tried to have this conversation on Facebook and no one would engage with me. It's definitely colorism. I mean, I don't know why as a people we don't address this, but it's colorism. Like, look at what Meg went through with Tory and his trash ass, decides to shoot her and then sends her some BS text talking about I was drunk. I said, I hope she screenshot that and sent that to her lawyer. Because why would you even admit, like, you're already going through legal proceedings, then you text her and say, oh, my bad, I was drunk. That's why I shot you.
He's an idiot.
But like I've been hearing that like for the longest since she's been out. It's like society has, we're gonna cut this shit. White people have in place colorism so that we implode from the inside out. Because if we were united and we valued our dark-skinned women, our light-skinned women, everybody in the middle, women that are tall and built like Meg, women that are built like me, if we embrace all of us, we would be unstoppable. But that was all put into place since the beginning of time, that like light skin is supposed to be the epitome of beauty, dark skin, we're not going to acknowledge that. And then it's like a disparity of even just on social media how they was treating Meg, and my heart was going out to her because it's like, yeah, okay. And then people downplaying, oh, she just got shot in the foot. First of all, you don't know where bullets is going to land when someone is shooting you. First of all, number one, yeah, it could be in her foot, but guess what? Bullets can travel too. If you know anything about biology of the body and how trauma happens with gunfire, anything can happen. but just the simple fact it was lack of empathy for her, and then she had to get on social media and explain herself, which she did not have to do. And nobody should, but just try to heal and mentally and physically. That's what was like effed up, because if that same thing happened to Cardi, it'd be like, oh, I thought Tim Prayers is out with you. He ain't shit. Da 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 da. And they all trying to justify like, oh, she's lying and Tory ain't really shoot her, because look at the video, she wasn't even like really hurt. You don't even know what the situation was. And then like none of us knew she was in a relationship with him, and that hit home because that goes back to when you're in a toxic relationship. In your mind, that person is bad, but you still try to find ways of trying to cover up for them. Like I was doing that for years for Ken. Like it was times I should have called a cop. Like it was a couple of times he violated the restraining order and I did not call the cops on him. He kept showing up to my apartment building. He kept having people call me. Like he was constantly violating. I never called the cops, but because in my brain I was like, well, if I call the cops, then like in some twisted way it was like, he's just going to get in more trouble. He's never going to see Levi. Forget the fact that, he had already broke into my apartment and did all this crazy shit that, that's where I think like Meg was thinking like, and she said that she was like, I was protecting him, but now he want to talk all this shit on social media. Okay, now the gloves is coming off, and this is what really happened. Yeah, he shot me, and then like everybody was coming at her. It was just ridiculous. Like and this is why, and me and Prince, like we always have this conversation about going back to Black Lives Matter. Is I'm all about the movement, what it's supposed to be about. Mm-hmm. But as far as what that hashtag has been commercialized
commercialism,
into, I don't support that end of it. What it was supposed to be intended for is like, all Black lives should matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we're so
now it's specific people and
right, like it's like we just forgetting about what's important. We fighting with the wrong people, and then it's like we gotta fix ourselves before we get out here and try to take on the United States government trying to fix shit. If we still battling like, well, she's prettier because she's light skinned, and that dark skinned girl over there, she ain't shit. That's we need to really fix our own toxic bullshit within our communities. Like we gotta stop normalizing the pedophiles in the family. We gotta stop acting like
funny uncle.
We gotta stop acting like our Black brothers and sisters that are a part of the LGBTQ community are they're not of value because we don't agree with their lifestyle. We gotta start appreciating our adults and children with disabilities of color. You know what I'm saying? Like there's so many subgroups and we just skipping over everybody and just be like, no, we're gonna paint Black Lives Matter on the street and that's gonna get shit done. No, it's not. Because guess what? People can paint over that shit and be like, fuck y'all, keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just so many layers to it. And it's funny because if there's anybody that's the only white person I see that's listening is Mark, but like they don't go through this because guess what? There is no colorism within the white community.
They don't be like I'm Italian or I'm. Well, no, scratch that. Italian to let you know.
It used to be.
At one point, it was
it used to be. At one point, it was like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Because Italians, when they first got to this country, were shunned big time.
Right.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Italians and Jews.
Polish.
Yeah.
Jewish, Irish. Yep. That's why they. You notice, like when you see, like Chinatown and stuff like that, they get together, they unite. The couple times we had Black Harlem, Black Wall Street. Whenever we get unified, people get scared, man, because they like, whoa, if they ever get it together, we're fucking done here. Justin, shut up. So that's two white people. My man Justin here.
I'm sorry, Justin. Hi, Justin.
Yeah, that's my Justin's not white, he's clear. Clear. All right, so let me get to my second topic. And this gonna tie into the third topic, which is Odell Toilet Jr. Why do women get dick down and snitch? When did that culture start?
Oh shit.
Listen, we real here. This is
Can we talk about the girl though that he flew out? I'm just like
no. I'm gonna tell you why we can't talk about that. Because people talking about like, hey, you think Odell would talk to? Yes. Look at Tiger Woods. Look at all his
Right.
Them methed out. Let me tell you something. The uglier, the nastier. We all know. Come on, stop it. Because they ain't got the pick of the litter. So Odell Toilet was like, yo, you got poop on me. You got shit on me because I ain't feeling this point, you gotta bend over and shit on me.
At that point, it's not even about looks. Like, this dude was looking for something specific. You know what I'm saying? And she allegedly fit that bill. Like, it had nothing to do with, like, because people were posting his, I guess, girlfriend, his current girlfriend. And she's really pretty. But I knew one thing by looking at her. She ain't bending over and taking a shit on that nigga. You know what I mean? There is no way. But you look at Slim Danger. Oh yeah, she's definitely bending over and taking a deuce on somebody. You know what I'm saying?
How do you concentrate taking a dump on it's a human being underneath you? Like, when you look between your legs, are you like, this motherfucker really got his mouth open? He ready. Like,
yo, whatever it is, he definitely got up for it. Oh, and he was like, and the fact that she did a video for him first and then sent it to him, like, oh yeah, that's some good deuce. I'm gonna fly you out here. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you eat a lot of fiber.
Oh, that's right here.
You know what I mean?
Oh man, my last girl ain't shit like that. I like that. I'm gonna fly you out, bro.
Then he could be like, spice it up, take an enema.
No corn, please.
He was like, yo,
and no nuts. I'm allergic to nuts.
Shit in your panties to get on the plane.
I want you to eat a whole bag of kale and bring that ass over here.
So come on, sir, answer me. Why is girls get down and snitching? When did the culture start?
I can't relate to that, so I don't know. Don't give me the clip.
See, this is real time. You're not gonna do that. You can't tell me women don't be like, girl. Oh yeah, let's just say, girl, Ron just left. Oh man, he was. How y'all be doing it? Y'all be like, girl, Ron just left. Oh, sorry ass. He ain't even eat this. He ain't do that.
Okay, yes.
He ain't got no stroke. Well, blah, blah, blah. I ain't calling him back. He was talking about when we could come back. All this bullshit. Like, because I'm right.
Yes, you're right.
Okay, so why do y'all do that?
I don't know. Like,
well, this is a first.
You know what it is? I think it's because I know for me, like, I'll have expectations. I always have expectations. Like, don't tell me you can do X, Y, and Z and don't deliver. You know what I'm saying? Because my mindset is like, all right, we about to get it in. We about to have whatever is about to pop off. And if you can't stay hard or you're done in like 10 minutes, we got a problem. It's about to snap. Like,
what if he hits that 9:59 mark?
I came in at a good time, yo.
Yo, Shantae clocking niggas, boy. She got the timer going on the nightstand.
Hey Siri, start timer at 10 minutes.
She got that old wind-up clock that you use in the kitchen. If you finish before this bell goes off, you need to get your shit and get the F out.
Hey Siri, hey Alexa, start timer at 10 minutes. Starting timer now.
Oh God, yo.
That guy, you got that guy sweating bullets. He gonna be 2 minutes in and done.
I'm just trying to why?
I'm sorry, Shantae. Give me another. Nah. I'm telling all my homegirls, you 2 minute man. Alexa says so.
Whoa. Let's not disrespect 2 minute man. Like, come on, man.
Hey, it's Shantae. It's not me.
Shit happens, bro. Like I'm offended because shit happens, yo. Like,
Maybe he was real excited to be with this queen.
Happen, yo.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Sometimes you get so worked up, you like,
You get worked up, you nervous. Oh man, I'm about to hit this queen, and I'm about to. Oh man, I can't wait to get this wop. And then he knows it's over as soon as he freaking takes his drawers down. He can feel it at the base. And then as soon as he slides that draw in, boy, he got about 5 pumps. And, you know the first thing you say is, I don't know what happened.
And you gonna admit this. You can see when it's going in your head. They're like, don't do it.
Yup.
Wait,
Start thinking about baseball. Start thinking about the Phillies bullpen and how bad it is.
Oh my god.
Wait a minute. Don't think A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
A, B, C, D.
Oh man.
I don't know what happened.
I don't know what happened. I'm normally not like this.
They need like Yelp. They need like Yelp for women. You could be like, oh, what's your name? Let me look him up. Prince Blue. You. 3.5 stars. I only met 4 stars. It gotta be at least 4 stars. We need Yelp out here, man. We got Yelp for everything. We got reviews for everything.
Shit.
Yelp for the 2-minute man.
Sorry, Mike.
My man KM. What you about to buy a beer, KM?
I'm about to rob this fucking place, yo.
Oh shoot.
Come on,
Yo, KM, we gotta run out the store real fast.
I'm going.
What is going on?
You know where I'm at. You know where I'm at.
I know where you're at, homie.
Oh, you want chips? Okay.
Y'all feel like a criminal walking into every store, though, for real.
So pretty much. So I just wanted to know where this culture came from.
Mike, I'm sorry, I forgot, bro.
Women are digging down now and snitching. I just tried to figure out where was it coming from? What part of the game was that?
Yep.
Yeah. Go ahead, Aaron.
I mean, I think in this particular case,
I'm actually on a podcast right now.
like nobody knows if this is like real or fake. It's all alleged. But I kind of looked at the 2 girls that were interviewing her, and like that's what that whole show's about. You know, the whole show's about kiss and tell. Now, what led that chick to dime out Odell like that? I don't know. I mean, I think that's weird. But I don't know where that came from. You know, but it's all about right now we're talking about clickbait culture.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is clout culture. You know what I'm saying? Now all of a sudden she's the most famous chick on the internet. And for 15 minutes.
Like it's calling her now. People that like that, they're like,
yeah.
You still doing that?
Because she's about to get the bag for real. Like she's about to see, like, because I mean, once you go down to like, yo, I drop deuces on whoever, you'll do anything, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, look, I'm about to eat this whole watermelon. Who wants a golden shower? You know what I'm saying?
I got you, man. I got you. So
I mean, maybe like I look at it like, all right, like why would Odell get someone that he's not paying for? You know what I'm saying? To do this with, and with the risk of, the public finding out. Like if he paid somebody to do it, a sex worker or something like that sex worker's not telling. You know what I'm saying? That's not what they're in the business for. They're in the business of getting that dollar and doing what they gotta do to get it. And that's it. But this is straight clout chasing or something.
People need to read Derek Jeter book, yo. Derek Jeter ain't never got caught out there.
Nah.
Care package.
Nah. Yeah, he got a care package. Yeah, here's an autographed baseball.
Put your cell phone in his basket. Sign his non-disclosure.
Sign this exactly. Sign this non-disclosure agreement.
So let's go with that. That's one of the things that personally has been annoying me lately about women. So we're gonna go with it. I'm gonna ask Sean too, because she could probably say it too. What's the top 5 reasons that women annoy you?
Don't be like
Oh, ain't nobody gonna say nothing?
Well, the
Top
top 3.
five?
Did you want me to answer? This is for the guys.
It's for you. It's for you too. I'm gonna start with KM. Top 5 reasons women are annoying.
Boston accent. I don't care if the girl could be a dime. If a girl had a Boston accent, I would throw her out with the garbage, bro. And that's fucking real. Like, I find girls with accents highly sexy. I love culture. I love different nationalities. The Boston accent is fucking disgusting. I don't care how good looking the girl is. Out. Going from that, a girl's got to have class. Now, she could be dirty. She could say bad words. She can hang with the dudes, whatever. There's got to be a time where the girl's got to have class. And get dressed. If you're going out, get dressed. It's okay to throw your hair up. It's okay to wear bum clothes, but look like a damn lady when you go out. Some girls take the whole, I ain't going to get dressed up because I don't care. Well, you should. I think you should, because then you're not going to be looked at and treated as a lady. And I'm going to just go with them 3 right there. I don't even got 5. I don't hate on girls. I think girls are shit. I really do, but Boston accent's got to go, and anything not ladylike. And you could be a freak behind closed doors. You could do, you know what I mean? Like, act like a fucking lady.
All right. Iron.
That's a tough one. I think number 1 for me is when a woman does not desire to give or want to give a man space.
Ooh.
Like that's huge. Huh?
Expand. Please expound on that, please.
Well, I think like men I mean, I won't say just men. Like I need space. Like space is extremely important for men, in my opinion. So like the stuff that men go through day to day, I'm not getting into the, men carry more weight than women. That can be debatable, and that's fine. But like men have to be able to download and be able to have that space, like their own space. I'm not just talking about, watching the Eagles at 1:00 and stuff like that. Like, well, I call it decompressing. I think that is very important for a man to be able to collect, his thoughts or download the goings-ons of the day before he engages with the rest of the family or have tasks or whatever the case may be. Women for not to be able to recognize that or even give that is a no-go for me. Like that's like I'm out the door. Like number 1, I'm gone. Like the last thing a man wants to do after coming home from work is to hear everybody
watch it.
wanting the attention. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So like that's a tough deal. Like, man, god damn, what the fuck, why you keep calling my name? Like, why? I mean that's a little extreme, but I mean you kind of get my
Pretty.
you kind
I
of.
promise it's the last thing. Pretty. Oh,
But I think that's women have to, because women desire the same thing, but to me it's kind of in a different way. I think men just need the space, and women have to recognize when that space has to be given.
Understood. That's understandable.
okay, you can do. Oh, go ahead, Iron. I thought you was done. My bad, homie.
No. I don't even need 5. That's it for me.
Yeah, I said you could stop at. We'll do this one because 5 is.
I feel like I came
hard,
off a little wrong too. I feel like I came off a little wrong on what I said. Like, wait,
First of all,
let me go back on what I said. And all girls are ladies, and I love to treat a woman like a lady. So girls that don't act like ladies, I can't get down with. You know what I'm saying? So I guess that's what I was really trying to say.
oh, you good, KM? Listen, we see your queen. We know you respect women. Don't even. You don't even have to clarify. You good?
Like, even Shantae, you ever see Shantae post a non-lady picture of herself? Like, for real, you post pictures of yourself all day. Always like.
Okay, that's going to be the last subject of the evening.
Oh yeah,
because I'm about to go in on that one. You just opened up a whole can, Mark. Yo, Mark, you opened up a can, and I'm about to go in on that one.
I opened up the freezer and got a pizza. I opened up the freezer and got a pizza.
And we're all just like watching Cam just rob 2 stores. So,
Yeah, pretty much. My man. We all
look.
We all witnessed a felony, but what's going on? We're losing control.
What's up, Reds?
$4.99. Savings $1.
What's the most annoying thing about women? I think that they take it personal. To expand on what Iron said, they take it personal when they can't fix what's wrong. Like, sometimes I get in my mood, like I done told y'all, I deal with depression or whatever, stuff like that. And sometimes my wife, and that's why I love her, and sometimes that's why it drives me crazy, like, she wants to fix it. Number one, she's a licensed therapist. So she got that, and then I'm her husband, and she loves me. So when I'm like in my space and in my own head, she's like, well, I want to fix it. Like, I hate when you're like this. And I'm like, just let me. First of all, I need to be able to explain to you what's going on, or have myself together before I explain anything to you. Because you see it, women do that shit a lot. Like, they'll say shit in anger and think that they whopper make it better. Like, no. Like, I'm going to always remember what you said.
Right.
Like, I ain't gonna always remember, like, on July 13th, I bust a mean nut. I ain't gonna, but I remember you called me a no good piece of shit. Like, I remember that. I was like, you told me, like, only women keep dates like that. July 13th is when he made me cry, and like all that shit. Like, men don't remember that shit. Like, we don't remember yesterday. Like, sometimes I'll be like my wife, I'll be like, man, it's been like a week since you touched me. She was like, it was just yesterday. I was like, oh shit, was it? See, we don't be remembering that shit, but we remember when you said, and you don't take care of your kids, you sorry son of a bitch. We remember that shit.
Now we remember when it was supposed to be over 10, but it was 9:59, and we bust early. Because Alexa said that the time wasn't up yet. But you gonna bring that up?
Like, when somebody calls it, they be like, yo, Shantae, what you doing? I ain't doing nothing. Can I come over? She be like, hold on. She be on her phone checking her stats. Okay, he was 13 minutes, 10 inches. Okay.
She got pro football focus.
When you talking about coming over? Now be at 9:58. Oh no!
I can't stand
you. We gotta cancel that guy. He can't come in.
Yo, she got pro football stats. All them dudes.
So, what is annoying to you, Shantae, especially when you see like other women? Something you see other women do in relationships where you like, girl, you don't know how good you got it, or like, why are you doing that? Or like, sometimes a homegirl may come to you and she may say like, girl, he get on my nerves. He works, he come home, he take care of the family, and then you be waiting for like, okay, like, I'm trying to figure out what's the problem. So, what are some things that you see about women that you find annoying?
Oh
You
man,
woman?
I know
You
for
hear?
me, like, I'm gonna just be
I don't hear you.
real. I mean, it's just me. Like,
Are
I
you
think.
muted?
Can you hear me?
I can hear her.
You can hear me,
Yeah.
Iron?
Yeah,
Yeah, I can hear you.
loud and clear.
Prince can't hear me. Then we can't
I
hear
can't
Prince.
hear Prince.
I hear you now.
Okay.
Can't
All
hear
There
right.
you go.
All right.
There you go.
So we're doing 5. We're still doing 5 things that's
Oh, you
annoying.
can do one.
I think with us, I know like we can't help it, but we're just emotional about everything. And I don't know if it's just us just being women, but like sometimes I know for me, like I can be over the top with it. Like it could be something so minute, but to me it'd be like blah, 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 blah. Like I just explode, and I don't, it's no reason to explode because it's just something that could be easily just be like, all right, we just need to have a conversation. And I just let my emotions get the best of me, and I don't have like an adult conversation. I just want to scream and yell and holler and all that stuff, and that's just not necessary.
Mm.
Mm,
What?
That's
mm,
an
What I'm
Aries
doing?
trait, though.
mm,
That's
mm. Cause listen, I'm not. You know why? No, for all intents and purposes, the reason why I do this because I know her. So when she be trying to come off like Ayala
her
fix my
cheesing.
life, I'll be like, hmm.
All right, okay. So, all right, other things like I just have trust issues. I know that's annoying, but I just be like, yeah, you say all that, but who else you smashing? Yeah, you do all this, but what else are you really doing? Like, I don't know. I mean, and I think honestly, like we're jealous, and it's just built within women that we're just like, oh, that's who he's talking to. Oh, that's what she looked like. Oh, that's what, and that, it's just that pettiness that's in females that we just can't escape. We're petty as shit. We're just extremely petty.
You had the tweet of the week a couple days ago when you say you went out to lunch with the dude and
Oh,
sports,
man.
you fucking blocked him.
Yo. And I got, hey, Mark, I got onto her too. I was like, get your ass home when she was on that
Yo, I was grinding me up on Instagram. I was like, yo, what in the world? He was like, no, I know what you're doing. Get your ass home. I'm like, sir, we are near the same age. Don't do that.
First of all, how do you not do your research? How do you not do your research? How do you go out with somebody that loves sports and be like, you don't like sports?
Okay, so here's the background thing. I was perusing through this dating app, right? And his profile seemed to be cool. Like he was like, I like to cook and blah 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 blah. I was like, all right. So here we go. Don't give me that face. And this thing, he was like, so do you want me to he was like, do you want me to pick you up from your house or we're gonna meet at the restaurant? I said, oh no, we're meeting at the restaurant because this is the first time I'm meeting you. You're not coming to my house. I don't want you to know where I live. So I get there.
Good call. Good call.
And I don't know, like even when guys on the dating app do say they like sports, it's like the bare minimum. It's like, oh, okay, so do you like the Philly sports teams? Like, yeah, I mean, okay. I'm like, what am I supposed to talk about between now and February? Like, come on. Like, I'm sitting there at lunch and I'm like, all right. So then he's like, yeah, I'm into conspiracy theories, and I was just like, this ain't. Then it just like, then the next day, right? Now he already knew, like I pretty much told him what my whole spiel is. I'm a single parent, you know, I work, I take care of my son, school's in session. This motherfucker calls me. First of all, who still leaves voice messages? The only people that leaves voice messages is my mom and my dad. That's it. Everybody else, if it's important, you will text me. He calls and he's like, I don't know what's up with you, Shantae. So you just using me for a free meal, and I hope you find. He was like, I hope you find what you're looking for. Now the other day I was tired, right? So you know the old me, I would have called and cursed him out, or if he was local, I would have pulled up and been like, "Yo, what the fuck is the problem? Like, you got a problem?" But then I was like, no, you know what? I'm gonna text him. I'm like, you know what? I appreciate that voice message. Like I said, I work. I have a child. Clearly, you don't have any kids, so you don't understand what it is to be a parent. So then it's like, but thank you for showing me who you really are, and you have a blessed day. And then I blocked him. Like, no. And that's growth, because I really could have went in on him. Like, yeah, how about I didn't like the fucking fact that you showed up at the date smelling like cigarettes, but then you gonna tell me you was at your homie's house who was smoking cigarettes, but you were supposed to be going out on a lunch day, and I show up looking cute and presentable, and yeah, it's like you just left the gym. How about that?
I don't know if any of y'all realize, but Shantae with the shits tonight, boy.
He said, yo, Shantae, what did you eat?
We had tacos.
What did you eat?
Tacos.
So you can't afford tacos. That's pretty much what he was saying.
Yeah. Right. Right.
You should have put salsa on that bitch. That's what I would have did.
See, that's the difference between Shantae picking the date and the WAP picking the date.
Yeah, right. The WAP would have said, "Just come over."
You're the only one that can reconcile which one that was.
But Shantae was like, "No, let's go for tacos."
That don't sound like Shantae to me. That might be something else.
That's because the one that the WAP would have picked was unavailable. So Shantae decided to do the lunch date.
That was a half a Whopper. Whopper Jr.
Oh my God.
Whopper Jr. Whopper Jr. checked into the chat.
You get a Whopper your way though. Any way you want it, yo. Listen. People sitting in Ziploc bags and sending it to athletes. Listen. It's open season on all this shit, man. These people are crazy. But damn, he left you a text. I tell you, who still leave voicemail stalkers.
Yeah,
because they want you to play that bitch over. Because I'm pretty sure you probably played it again. Like, no, wait a minute, did he say I used him for a taco? Like, hey,
right.
Listen, I don't know if the taco was expensive. Was it over $3?
Was it over $3?
Was it a Supreme?
It was. We went to Mad Max.
Yeah, it's a good spot.
Oh yeah,
it's a good spot.
Oh yeah. Well,
good.
he had the right to be pissed off. Yeah, you fucked up for that. Like, you could have.
Please.
Like, listen, if it was Taco Bell, I would have took this side, but it was Mad Max. Nah.
Man, I can
you
still
could be
afford
wasting
that
Mad
on
Max
my
now.
own. I don't. Please.
Let's keep it real. Before he made the free lunch comment, did you order guacamole? Because that, you know what I'm saying, that's like twice the bill, ain't it?
I did order guacamole.
Oh, Shantae.
Coming out.
Now, man. I gotta take back everything I said now.
I'm about to leave a voicemail. I'm about to leave a voicemail. I'm mad.
I'm about to leave a Nastygram on Twitter and tag you.
That Leonardo DiCaprio meme from a couple years ago. Where he's throwing the fucking money off the boat. He's like, yeah, I know guacamole's extra.
She was like, she probably texted him like, yeah, I got a free meal and guac. Now what?
I bet you if she would have looked at his face when she ordered guac, she would have known that wasn't a good idea. Yes, can I have some guac, please? He probably was like,
dude was probably like, oh yeah, it's on now. She got
He probably
guap.
thought, yeah, he probably thought he was like,
You say his expectations are real high and ghosted him. Oh man.
he was like, you want guap?
I did
Okay,
not
girl.
ghost him.
Yeah,
I did not
yeah,
ghost
yeah,
him.
yeah, yeah. Give her double guap.
You didn't
Otis.
call back
Yeah,
fast enough. That's what I know. You ghosted them.
First of all, okay,
And
look, first of all, I am not, listen, when I have priorities, I have priorities. So my son is always my priority. Working is always a priority. Me instantly replying back to a text talking about, let me know when you're free so I can call. First of all, this is in the middle of the day, a school day. I am not calling to
listen,
chop it up with you. No, not
all
doing
he
it.
So
needs,
she's really
all
just
he
trying to
needs.
distract us from the fact that she ordered guac and ghosted the dude.
Listen, all right. All he needed was 9 minutes and 59 seconds. Why are we even acting like?
Alexa, set the timer for 9 minutes and 59 seconds.
Next thing he gonna show up at the door. She gonna be like, "Why are you
My
here?"
Alexa just
He
went
be
off.
like, "You ordered."
My Alexa Herbie, Shantae, I got you. Don't worry about it. Get that
All right,
guac next time.
so
I hate
um,
y'all.
I want to talk about. I'm glad I got Shaka here because it's thirst trap season again.
Oh God.
Oh, I tell you what, I was never good at softball, but I'm about to knock this one out the park. Go ahead,
Listen,
Prince.
listen, like y'all think I legit be lying when it's like 5. I ain't gonna tell y'all who the 5 is, but one of them is on this broadcast. That dude be like, it be like John 36875. They be like, yo, how well do you know Shantae? I'll be like, enough to know that you won't ever say nothing to her, block.
Right.
That's why I got my DMs to where I can read it and like they won't know because of people like her. Like, I'll be like, yo, like, that's why I did. You missed the show last week when it was like how to shoot your shot on Twitter. Like what am I? What is this matchmaking? Like, hit her up. If she say get out my face, then it wasn't meant to be. What do you want me to
Oh
do?
man.
I'll be
I'll be
damned if
like,
I'm
don't do it.
I'll be damned if I hook my sister
Shut up,
up with
Iron.
a stalker.
You don't want none of that smoke.
And then the first thing she be like, it's your fault that he at my house with no shirt on. Talking about letting me in. Like, hey, so
With guac on his chest.
but listen,
Oh
listen,
my God.
it's thirst trap season.
Oh man.
Yo, I don't want to be rude and just bounce out. I just got one of my homies stop by, so I'm gonna roll out. I love y'all. Thanks for
Love you,
the
bro.
conversation
you.
as always. Prince,
Thank you.
did you hit your lady with the line when you crossed the state border?
I did not, because I'm trying to get
You can expect to stay dry all weekend, my friend. You can expect to stay dry.
Oh shit.
No, he told me to tell her as soon as I
No.
get to the
I
Tennessee
didn't
line.
fucking tell you to say that. Alicia told you to say
Well,
it.
Alicia said as soon as you get to Tennessee line, look at your wife, rub her hair, and say, "Are you from here? Because you're the only 10 I see."
Oh.
Come on, man. My wife would have dried up so immediately.
Cheers. I love y'all.
Oh,
You too, Mark.
Get out of here,
Go
man.
Birds.
Go Birds.
Yes.
Go Birds.
But go ahead, Iron. I know you got some things to get off your chest because it's been thirst trap season.
So Wednesday, Prince and I agreed that Joy Taylor probably posts the most thirst traps on Twitter.
Yes.
I said Shantae a second.
Wait, what? No.
Yo, without fail. Without fail.
No.
Don't cover your face now.
No, I refuse. No, I refuse to believe that. So you mean to tell me out of everybody on the timeline, I'm second place in posting thirst traps?
No,
Correct.
it's you, Stilettos, Nita, it's probably two more, but y'all, yeah, yes. And it be captions like, I'm tired of folding laundry. What?
Let me show you this low cut shirt.
It was laundry day.
Yeah. Yep.
Always the right angles. I be trying to figure out like who the hell is taking these photos? Like, how the fuck you got a photographer? Like what is?
Oh man!
Boy, I had such a hard day, and you got your Naomi Campbell pose on deck, just ready.
Bruh, listen. But I get it. Listen, if you bad, then you do your thing. But don't be acting like they ain't thirst traps, because they thirst traps. And and the simps be out and about. Did I give you my definition of simp? Did you hear it?
No.
The definition of simp is suckers idolizing mediocre pussy.
Oh wow. Okay.
When I heard that, yo, I almost died. I was like, first of all, I almost died because I was like, when you call somebody a simp, like, how does that person know if it's mediocre or not? They just,
right.
You know.
Right.
But then I read a couple sentences where it was like, no, that's a simp. That type of simp is for somebody that's with somebody and he ain't been with somebody in a long time. So the first time he gets some, he like all head over heels and the shit may be trash. But because he's hitting it, he like,
it's
hey,
not just that.
I love her. What?
It's not just that. It's not just that. Like you could tell simps by they don't get any quality pussy. Or never had any quality pussy. Like that's how, because what they do is they go overboard because they feel that they might lose it or don't deserve it in the first place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
So it's like, all right, I got to, buy a dozen roses every other day, to let her know that I still exist. You know what I'm saying? Like I know people like to call Russell Wilson a simp.
I don't know why. It's Tierra, dog.
Yeah, I understand that. Like, why? Because he's good to her. He like how.
No, it wasn't that. It's because guys, or I think guys and women, didn't feel like he deserved her based off of who he is and the environment that he grew up in. You know what I'm saying? Because his first wife was white, so he grew up. If he ever saw,
I forgot his first wife was white.
And he's very Christian heavy.
Wait, and then
he grew up.
Golden Tate. Isn't that why they got divorced? Because she smashed Golden Tate.
Allegedly.
Okay.
It was either between
she looked
him or the linebacker core or somebody. I don't know. But allegedly, it was Golden Tate. That's why they shipped him off. But that's why, if you listen to Russell Wilson, you look at him, I guess he has a geek nerd vibe or whatever. And,
he's a cool
this gets deeper because it goes into the definition of blackness, like what blackness is. So Russell Wilson doesn't fit the cultural definition of what blackness is. This is why those people that call him simp, right? But you got to understand his environment. He grew up. His dad was
professional baseball player, wasn't he?
I thought he was a lawyer.
Oh, okay.
But he was I saw a small documentary on him. He was like one of two black kids at his school or something like that.
Yeah.
These guys cannot help the environment that they grew up in. he became that environment. So he talks the way he talks, he walks the way he walks, or whatever the case may be. So they look at him and Sierra like, wait a minute, how the hell this get to this? But the guys that call him simp are simps themselves because they think they had a chance at Sierra themselves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I think we all did after that O video.
Say what again?
I said I think we all thought we had a chance after that O video.
But I looked at like Steve Harvey's a simp. Steve Harvey is a simp.
Yes.
He got teeth like a simp.
This dude did everything he could to get the woman that he's with right now.
Yep. And wasn't
Lady
she the
Heroin?
mistress?
Lady Heroin?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, she dated a drug dealer. He went to jail and dated his cousin, who was a drug dealer.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? But she rejected him because he didn't have no money.
Mommy.
You know what I'm saying? So he did everything he could to get her. Thus, he's put himself he put her in a power position. Like she runs a joint, and he has to do the things that he has to do, like buy her shit, vacations, or whatever, in order to keep her. Because at the blip of a hat, she's gonna be out if he lost all his money.
Right.
He is a simp. Alexa, stop. My 9:59 is up. I didn't make the cutoff, yo.
Oh man,
I can't stand him. Oh my god.
Oh man. Okay, y'all. It's about that time because as y'all can see, I'm in the cabin. We in Tennessee on vacation, so I got to go downstairs and be social. But I wanted to have ladies' night because I had a special guest. I had my man Iron on, and Shantae's face when I brought Iron on, yo. That was
priceless.
Hour and 6 minutes, yo. So you know what it is. Everybody get 30 seconds. Shantae, you know what it is. Go ahead, promote your stuff, girl.
So good news. I got some updates with Matthew Russian. I did a podcast about 3 weeks ago, and I got some more resources to pass on to his mom, which is the Innocence Project, which they are, I'm pretty sure a lot of you have heard of them. They get involved with people who have been wrongfully convicted. Mm-hmm. They have officially are officially involved in Matthew Russian's case now. They are trying to, as we speak. Yo, I'm talking. As we speak, they're getting Kim Kardashian on his case to get him out of prison. So that's huge. I will be doing 2 events in Philly. If anyone's in the area, I will be doing one for entrepreneurs and authors. September 27th. I'll repost a flyer for that, but that'll be in the Northeast area of Philly. In October, I will be out in Lansdowne for an autism awareness resource fair. One of my good friends, Sam Huber, will be the guest speaker. He has autism. He's married, has a child, and he does a lot of public speakings. He's such a great guy. He's mentored Levi a couple times. So if you're in the area, please come out. It's free to attend. Both events are free to attend. I'll be selling books. My coloring book should be almost done. There's been a delay on that, but that should be almost done. I'll keep y'all posted on that. And I love y'all. I don't really have anything else to say.
Love you too, girl. Crazy ass. Go ahead.
Yeah. I first want to give a shout out to you, Prince. You're doing big things. That was a huge announcement that you made on Wednesday.
Yeah, congratulations, Prince. Yeah,
and that's a huge congrats. I do believe this is definitely a platform for you. It definitely suits you. And you do a really good job. I tell you, I tune in probably every show I possibly can since you started, and it's a real good time. Even texting and roasting Shantae at the same time.
Yes.
But I'll try to definitely come on as much as I can, or as much as I'm allowed.
I appreciate that anytime, man.
But for real, I don't get annoyed by a lot of these national sports writers or
Mhm.
reporters, but Jason Whitlock really struck a chord with me on Wednesday, and I saw Prez retweeted a video that he did talking about Breonna Taylor's death, and he did a little 12-minute video, and I watched only a portion of it because I wanted context of what he was talking about. But he really made her. He really shamed her as a victim, and it really wasn't. He did give no justice to her, her death, and he only really tried to get into the metaphysics of kind of the birds of a feather flock together. But he just really he didn't do any justice in even what he was talking about, and it really pissed me off. And I first got into Whitlock probably about 17, 18 years ago, and he never used to be like this. And I understood his transition. I know when he got fired from ESPN, and he went all MAGA or whatever you want to call it. But I tell you, man, he shamed Breonna for her associations and her being killed by police and only telling one side of the story. And I tell you, Whitlock, man, that dude. I know everybody was getting on. What's that dude from?
Skip Bayless?
Yeah, Skip, for what he said about Dak. But I tell you, Jason Whitlock is a pure piece of shit, man. I tell you, I mean, a piece of shit. I mean, that guy, man. And I don't really get like caught up in a lot of stuff that he says because his opinion is his opinion, whatever. But this one, man, I tell you, that thing set me off, and he's a pure piece of shit for that one. It was totally uncalled for, unneeded, and irresponsible.
And I'm glad you mentioned that because when I officially I'm going to make the announcement officially and do whatever far as the new opportunity I have coming up. I'm just want to do it the right way and get it right. But that's going to be one of my first shows is how reckless the media and journalists are with the whole freedom of the press thing and how they go unchecked. So believe me, I'm ahead of you, and I don't care if I got friends in the media. I flame them because
like the whole shock media is disturbed, especially with black, sports
they're
reporters
all
and
crumbs, man. They're all
like even what's that guy? Marcellus. Oh, what's that guy's name?
Yeah, he totally flipped the script. Yeah, Marcellus Wiley.
Yeah, Marcellus Wiley. Dude, what?
Yeah,
what? And this is days after Kirk Herbstreit was in tears talking about that he's a product of white privilege. What? Bro, yo, these dudes are out of pocket, man.
When I do that show, I want you to come on and we gonna get into it. I hit
say no more.
You need to send me your number in the DM so I can save it and we can go back and forth about some ideas for that show because you and I are definitely on the same wavelength with some of these
dudes are reckless, man.
Yeah,
reckless.
Yeah. So my 30 seconds is thank you everybody for supporting me. As always, y'all are the reason why I have the opportunity that I have. You tuning in consistently or retweeting or liking anything that I do, whether it be a troll, a show, whatever it is, people listen. People caught notice and they was like, hey man, like people legit like what this guy does. So I want that over here. So thank you all. I love you, man. Thank you for everything. Y'all support me, and like I told y'all, nothing's ever going to change.
Yeah,
like,
you
I got
deserve
this
it, man.
opportunity, and the show didn't change. We still talked about the same shit. You know how some people go somewhere, get an opportunity, then they're like,
Right.
so calculus 1 + 1 is like, no.
Yeah, we
That's
still
why
need that
you got the
authenticity.
listener.
Yeah.
And listeners know when you flip the script. Like, you just said, yo, Whitlock flipped the script. Marcellus flipped the script. People know, man. You got to be consistent, and you gotta stay genuine. That's what this show is about. Like, sometimes I have people on that got a little cachet, but this show is for Shantae. This show is for Iron. This show is for 3D Frizzy, Trey, KM. Anybody just want to get on and just talk shit. You know what I'm saying? Just talk about stuff. Cause hey, what I'm just making up a name. What LeBron James is going through, that ain't what we go through. This man can
Right.
wake up and buy anything. He has unlimited power.
I'm sick of his ass too.
That, yeah, we gonna get into it. You, me, and Shantae. We listen.
I'm
Yes,
sick of his ass.
but yeah. After that whole, when he said, what he did, he said, and then threw up the 6. Man, listen, LeBron, boy.
Look,
I see you.
I really got done with him when he was holding that autobiography of Malcolm X book, reading the first page, the forward, over and over again for the cameras. Dude, get the F out of here. He's the worst of the worst.
I'm telling you, we gon' those little
He's the
riots are
worst.
coming. Those little riots are
I don't even
coming.
enjoy, because I know what I know of
I still
him.
want to care.
I don't even want to watch him anymore. I can't enjoy watching him.
I listen.
But all right, we'll get it.
We gonna get it. We gonna get into it. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. More announcements to come. Everything is just crazy right now. I'm just trying to get everything together. And if y'all don't know why my Avi is Frank Gore, like, Eagles fans are synonymous with Frank Gore. Y'all know what he's infamous for in Philadelphia.
Greatest
So
running back in Philadelphia history.
I felt like that's what that happened with me, these last 24 hours. I said one thing, then boom, like, another opportunity presented itself, and I was like, yeah, I made the best decision for me. But I'll get more into it later. I love y'all. Be good. Shall I tell you, whoever you texting is late. He can't come over.
You know what?
No.
Don't worry, Shantae. I'm gonna see you on
Levi,
social media.
Be good. Get your pretzels. Everybody, be safe. I'm
King
out.
Levi.
I'm about to go enjoy this cabin. AKA
All
Levi,
right.
28 points per game, 8 rebounds per game. Baby Tobias Harris.
Say bye
I'm
to
telling you, he
everybody.
look like Tobias Harris. He look like Tobias Harris. I'm trying to tell you.
Get that money.
Say bye, Mr. Prince.
Bye.
Say bye, Mr.
Bye, Mr. Prince.
Bye, Levi. Be good, man.
Say bye,
Peace.
Mr. Iron.
Bye, Mr. Iron.
Iron sharpens iron, yo. Y'all get out
All
of
right.
here. Enjoy the rest of y'all night.
We'll
All
Be
do.
right.
good.
All
All
right,
right.
peace.
All right, bye.
Hey, I know what I wanted to tell you. Prince just started
What?
his hold on.